Well, hey there, church family. This is Pastor Jay with the weekly update. Today is March 28th. I hope you are doing well today as we round out the end of March and head into Easter and have lots of things going on there. Ladies, I want to remind you that if you're heading to the women's conference this weekend, that there are a bunch of ladies gathering at 5 p.m. to ride together to hope to leave about 5:15. Or you can just drive yourself, however you want to do it. But just want to make you aware of that you can go from there. But from a church-wide perspective, guys, I want to remind you that all throughout the month, we are going to be taking up a missions offering, the Annie Armstrong Easter offering. And this goes to help support the North American Mission Board. And I just wanted to share this really quick video with you so that you could see a little bit more about what the North American Mission Board is so you can know what you're giving to. Check this out.
Anywhere in North America, wherever God is calling people to go and reach the lost, hopeless, and needy, we are there. We are the North American Mission Board in big cities and small towns and college campuses and military communities. Anywhere and everywhere there are people who need to hear the gospel. We are there. We come alongside you and your church to send thousands of missionaries to plant new churches everywhere for everyone. Through Send Network, we've helped Southern Baptists plant more than 9,400 new congregations, and that's just since 2010. That is history making, because if we continue at that pace, by the year 2030, 1/3 of all SBC churches will have been planted since then. Through Send Relief, we're meeting physical and spiritual needs at 20 ministry centers near and far, in Los Angeles and Toronto and Puerto Rico, and multiple places in between. Together, 37,000 volunteers and missionaries all over North America are feeding, helping, welcoming, and loving. And as they do, they're earning opportunities to share the gospel with people who've never heard it before. In everything we do, we have one common purpose: to share the hope of the gospel. That's why we help churches start churches, everywhere for everyone. That's why we equip believers to meet physical needs, so that lives can be changed by sharing the love of Christ. And that's why we provide evangelism tools and training. Tens of thousands of believers are now using such tools, like 3 Circles and Who's Your One, to pray for and share Christ with their lost family members, friends, and neighbors. And those gospel conversations are leading to countless baptisms. We also send more than 3,000 chaplains to hospitals and prisons and military bases, reaching people with good news in hard-to-reach, often difficult situations. And to make all this possible, you give tens of millions of dollars to the Annie Armstrong Easter offering and millions more through the cooperative program, so that together we can send missionaries to unreached communities all over the U.S. and Canada. The end result of all those things is this: believers are sent, needs are met, souls are saved, and churches are planted. It is a beautiful thing, because we're all in it together.
The North American Mission Board does quite a few amazing things, and we get a chance to partner with them through giving to the Annie Armstrong. And so I want to encourage you to give throughout the month of April. Guys, because it's April, Easter's right around the corner, just here in about 11 days, and a lot of things packed into a weekend, and I want to make sure you know about them so you can come and participate in those. The first is on Friday, Good Friday. We're going to have our service at 6 p.m., an opportunity for us to just really turn our hearts and minds' attentions towards what Jesus experienced and how we can rejoice in what he experienced, because we know Easter Sunday's coming. Guys, I want to remind you, too, of our Easter outreach, the car hop event that we're doing on Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon. We've invited the community. We've sent some flyers out. We're hoping that people show up because we want to share the gospel with those who show up. And so to pull off this event, we have lots of moving parts. And so we're going to have a training for this on this Sunday, the 2nd at 5 p.m. An opportunity to learn everything we need to know about this. So when we show up on that Saturday morning, we're ready to rock and roll and not trying to figure things out on the fly. And so we'll do better if we're prepared. And so show up at 5 p.m. to learn what you need to do so we can pull off a great, great event as an outreach to the community. because we also want to remind them that we're going to invite them to come back as well for those who attend on Easter Sunday, an opportunity to worship the risen Lord and Savior. And I think what a great Sunday we have a chance to do that in. And so that's the Easter schedule. But also want to remind you that the week after Easter, we're doing something here. We're going to be changing our schedule around. And so we're going to be moving worship first. So we'll worship at 9:30. And then at 10:45, we're going to head to our life groups to just really continue to learn what the Lord is speaking to us. And so, guys, the plan of this is to take the preaching time and the teaching time of life groups, combine them together, and ask the question, God, what are you teaching me today? What do I need to apply to my life this week? And so we want to encourage you to take the last 10 to 15 minutes of every life group time now to really circle up and ask the questions of each other. How can I apply this to my life this week? How does this apply to what the Lord is teaching me or walking me through or whatever the case may be? Because we want application to be taking place. But we also hope that as we do this more, some accountability will be built into that, because now we'll be having conversations with the people and we'll be talking about what the Lord said that how we could apply this. And then guess what? We ask, how did that work out? How did that go? And guys, so this idea of application and accountability being brought to our life groups, I think it's going to be a game changer for us. It's going to improve our conversations and definitely give us an opportunity to really spend some time hearing from one another what the Lord is saying. So I'm looking forward to that change, and I hope that you are too, because I think it's going to really do some cool things about this. Guys, this coming Sunday, we're going to be celebrating Palm Sunday, but we're not going to be focused on a Palm Sunday message. We're really talking about really a more robust assessment of these 4 phases that we've been talking about of gather and connect and grow and multiply. And so very, very briefly, I'll just do an introduction to what we're going to be doing, and then I'm going to invite the staff to come up on stage with me, and we're going to just talk through what we believe the Lord is leading us in the various areas of ministry and all these things coming together to really talk through these things and just allow for the Lord to speak through us. And so I'm excited about it. It's going to be a little different, but it's definitely going to be something that I hope that you come and be a part of. And so, guys, we get to be together tomorrow night for Wednesday night supper and our midweek activities. And so if there's anything you want to ask questions about, you can definitely reach out to me or any of the staff members. But look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. If I don't see you tomorrow night, look forward to seeing you on Sunday as we worship together. You have a great, great day.